Hello, my name is Jim Smith. I'm with High Point University. I'm the Director of International Admissions at High Point University. We are located in High Point, North Carolina. That's about halfway between New York State and Florida State on the eastern coast of the United States. We're a small, private, liberal arts university. We have 4,600 students at our university. There are certain things that have set us apart at High Point University, but as you're looking at this screen, you can see that we've been ranked number one by U.S. News and World Report in several categories. Number one category is we've been recognized as the number one undergraduate regional college in the South. That means we cover all of the area in the southeast United States. We've also been recognized as the number one university in the South in innovation. And innovation basically tells you that we are changing and adapting every day and every year to be sure that we're up to date and we're doing the best we can in providing you with the education that you need. We also want you to know that, please go ahead and next slide. Every university at every institution in the United States has what we call a mission statement. And this is our mission statement at High Point University. At High Point University, every student receives an extraordinary education in an inspiring environment with caring people. And I want to talk to you about 3 or 4 different words here that mean very much to us. Every student, extraordinary education, inspiring environment with caring people. At High Point University, we believe we have certain advantages over other universities. The first of which is that we believe there are 2 reasons you go to college. One reason, of course, is to get a great education. And you've been listening to some wonderful universities that can provide you with a great education. But the second reason you go to college is the key, and we think we surpass everyone in that category, and that is to get a job or to go to graduate school. At High Point University, we average 17 students per class. Again, that's 17 students on the average for class. What does that mean for you as a student? That means a lot more interaction with the faculty, a lot more interaction with the students in the classroom, which provides you an expanded or an education. You actually take the subject matter and explode it and expand it to get even a better education. We have a 15-to-1 ratio of students to professor. All of our classes are taught by our professors. We do not use teaching assistants nor graduate students, which makes a difference for you as a student. We also recognize, the others, can you get another slide going yet? You also see here, you're going to be seeing some slides that will show you what kind of environment you're going to be living in. Our dormitories have been ranked as the number one dormitories in the United States. The number one dormitories in the United States by niche, as well as Princeton Review has categorized them as the number 5 dormitories in the United States. We believe it's important because we ask you to live on campus a minimum of 3 years. Most students stay all 4 years on campus because of the dormitories and the environment they are provided with here at High Point University. Next slide. At High Point University, we are a test optional. We do not require SAT or ACT tests. We do require an English language test. We are willing to accept TOEFL at 80, IELTS at 6.5, and we do utilize Duolingo and several others. So on our website, which you will be able to find, you can find these other tests that we are willing to accept. High Point University is regarded as the premier life skills university in the United States. And that's an important part for your future. Here you're looking at a 5-star restaurant. High Point University is the only university in the United States with a 5-star restaurant sitting on campus as part of your meal plan. This 5-star restaurant is actually a learning center. Remember, we started talking at the beginning, there are 2 reasons you go to college. One, of course, is to get that great education, which we're going to provide for you. But the second is to get that job. And often when getting a job, you're in a dining setting. So we have established a program where you can utilize this area, and the waiters and waitresses are actually instructors to help you understand what all those knives and forks and all those things mean and why they're on one side or the other side. Dining etiquette is very important as part of the culture in American, so it's important for you as an international student to have an opportunity to really learn what it is to dine in America and what is your dining etiquette. We accept a common application, so that is something that you will find and work with your counselors. We also have it on our website, very easy to find under our admissions tab, and so you will be able to take that process and go through it. It's very simple, utilizing essay, teacher recommendations, of course your transcripts, which must be in English, as well as your test scores, if indeed you take the essay or ACT test. Not required, as I mentioned earlier. Here we're looking at our auditorium. This is a beautiful 600 plus seat auditorium that we do productions in, theater productions, musical productions, choral productions. Plus we have many meetings in here. This is where you also take your life skills course from President Cobain. He will teach you in this building. That course is taken once a week, and for some of the students, that is their most favorite course in their 4-year career here at High Point University. There we go. Super. I was wanting to show you this slide. This is an important slide because what it represents is that caring people portion of the university at High Point University. These are some of our professors here at High Point University. And when I first saw this slide, I was taken back a little bit when I realized where these professors were coming from. They were leaving institutions that are ranked as some of the top in the world and decided to come to High Point University. Harvard, Yale, MIT, Stanford. They left those universities, teaching at those universities, to come and teach at High Point University. And it was interesting to find out that the main reasons were two. One, the small class sizes, because each professor wants to have an opportunity to influence and affect a student's career and help them with the future. And it's difficult to do that when the average classes are 50 to 60 and sometimes well over 100 students. They didn't want that. And the second reason was because of the vision of our president, the vision of the university. High Point University has a growth mindset. We believe that you are extraordinary, that you are capable of accomplishing anything that you want to if given the tools and proper instruction on how to do that. We believe it's incredibly important that you understand what an incredible and extraordinary individual that you are. In wrapping up, I just want to reiterate small classes averaging 17 students per class. All of our classes are taught by professors. You will be working with success coaches to help you with your career path. You'll be taking a class from Dr. Cobain in life skills to help you to grow and develop those skills. All the while that you're doing this, you're going to be developing a strong character and belief and growth mindset and character to believe and follow yourself and your own belief in you and who you are. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for considering High Point University. I welcome any questions you may have.
Okay, thanks, Jim, and thanks for your presentation.